Ector County Coliseum. We're a little late, but we're glad to have you here for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey, as tonight they'll host the Odessa Jackalopes in the finale of this two-game series. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Mudbugs coming off a very tough loss last night in a game they felt they should have won. And after replays and a lot of speculation, a controversial goal goes against the Mudbugs, and Alex Park felt like he had the game winner in overtime. But the lead official, Cameron Giancarlo, ruled that it was goalie interference. We'll talk to Coach Soupy in just a little bit and get his thoughts on what occurred last night and what the Mudbugs needed to do tonight to grab 3 points in this series. They can do that with a win. It's the Mudbugs and the Jacks coming up in just a little bit as we continue on in our Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram pregame show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. Auto Insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Second period, and we've given up 4 goals as a team. Bushler hasn't given up 4 goals. The team's given up 4 goals, and we're just like, okay, that's it. We gotta change something here, and then we changed something. It found a way to fight back. Job stepping in there, and I'm happy for him, the game that he played, and so we'll see what happens here tonight.
It feels like it's been a night and day difference from what you've seen from Jake Mack. Another 3-point game, and this was maybe a game that he or even you guys might remember for a while because he was able to help rally this team back, and he had 2 goals and an the other day. You guys decided to give him a healthy scratch, maybe to light a fire on him. Do you see that fire? Do you see a different player?
Oh, I see that fire 100%. Jake actually plays with a lot of fire, a lot of grit. Sometimes his emotions can get in the way sometimes, and the details of the game sometimes, But man, I'll tell you what, like he still has that grit right now and that work, but the details of his game, even in the D zone and his positioning, and he's just playing that intensity and that grit, and it's really paying off. Literally his first goal last night, he kind of spun around, but it was a stick detail thing where he got a stick on puck and poked it off a guy's stick and went right in the net. You know what I mean? And
I hate to cut out of that interview, but we did have some technical difficulties, so I will bring you on here from now, live from the Ector County Coliseum. Now time for the Whataburger starting lineups. First, for the Odessa Jackalopes, first head coach by Scott Durr. The assistant coach is Chris Francis. At left wing will be number 11, Ryan Mansfield. At center will be number 18, Ryan Kelly. And on the right wing will be number 28, Tanyan Bajer. Defensively for the Jacks will be number 5, Lamuel Vardy, and number 4, Jackson Hay. And making the start in nets for the Jacks will be Greg Oreos. For the Mudbugs, head coach by Jason Soupy Campbell. The associate head coach is Michael Hill. The assistant and goalie coach Rich Perron. Honorary assistant Chris Lane. At left wing will be number 22, Kaysen Musket. At center will be number 23, Ryan Burke. And on the right wing will be number 41 tonight, the captain, Garrett Steele. Defensively for the Bugs will be number 21, Ryan Austin. And number 5, Alex Park. And making just his second start in nets, lots of eyes on this young man from Homer Glen, Illinois. It'll be number 30, Nikolai Goich. And Goich was magnificent last night. He stopped all 27 shots that he faced, came up short in the shootout, and the Mudbugs were able to obtain 1 point, and now they'll look to grab 2 points this evening, which would give them a total of a 3-point weekend. Face-off is underway. The Landers' opening puck drop is dropped, and it's won there by Ryan Burke. Off the far side boards, the puck is in deep now to my right. Taken there by Musket. Great to have him lined up with Burke again, fresh off the 1-game suspension he was dealt after his hit over Ray Murakami last weekend in Lone Star. Against Lone Star, rather. Now to the right of our Oreos. Oh, hard hit. That was awkward there for Musket. He gets taken down, and it looks like we got a penalty coming up. And that's the way you want to get this baby started if you are the Mudbugs. As they had a power play goal last night. And they get one early here just 27 seconds into this baby. Face off to the right of Oroz. Now along to the far corner, handled there by Mack. Mack's got 6 points in his last 2 games. Far corner, back up top now to Morris. Oh, Morris fumbled it around a little bit. Great to have him back in the lineup. Morris was suffering from a lower body injury, and he was trying to shake it off. I would say he's close to 100%, but he was good to go tonight. He had some issues yesterday at the morning skate, and it came down to a game-time decision. He was out of the lineup. Morris snaps a shot just wide of Oroz, and it ricochets all the way down. Boy, Michael Hill is not going to like those one-and-done opportunities. Want to keep the puck into the zone. $1:20 remaining on the game's first power play of the evening. Sushinsky will slide it on over to Nickel. Through the middle, it goes there to Burke. Burke gallops his way across, back up top to Sushinsky at the left point. He'll delve it in deep, intercepted there. That's a nice play by number 7, Trevor Mitchell, but he can't twist it out. Now along the left point, the puck is poked back out to center. Garrett Steele tonight, number 41. He'll wear the honors, of course, donned by Nick Lavassier, who is out with an upper body injury. Along to the end boards, now to the far corner. It's taken there, and the puck is throttled back out to center there by Perdian. Now through the middle, up ahead there to Steele. Steele gains the blue line. Now thrown through the slot. Nickel snaps one. Save made there. Nickel again toward the net, gets blocked. And now through the bumper. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Scott Durr is beside himself as Steele got in the way, and he might have gotten away with an interference or a kneeing infraction. Haru's got the puck behind the Bugs net. Good pace to this one as the puck is intercepted there by Perdian. Now back out to center. Now thrown through the middle, and that's just about going to do it for this 21st ranked power play as they come up empty as the puck is dribbled toward the net, and Goich makes the stop. That looks like a former Odessa Jackalope coach in front of us. Or he looks exactly like Greg Gatto. Face off to the right of Goich. Played around now to the left point, handled there by Wojciechowski. He came off a suspension that was dealt to him after he was, from what I heard, rattling a face mask, or I guess a cage rather, in the New Mexico series, and he got a 1-game suspension for that. It's quite odd. Now a shot toward the net, save made there by Goich. Along to the far half wall. Spun around now, Dunn throws it down low. 3 minutes gone by here in the opening frame. Shots 2 apiece. No score in the early stages. That one winged. It gets the protective netting. Bugs were looking for a whistle, and there it comes. This faceoff should stay outside of the Mudbug zone. Mudbugs produced 44 shots last night, and they were able to beat Oroz 4 times, but not in the shootout. They came up empty, 0 for 4 in that shootout session. Now along to that far corner. Coach Soupy had some choice words in our pregame interview this morning. He really did not want to hear the excuse of all the bus issues the Mudbugs had on Thursday and if it had an effect on the team. And he was quite upset, of course, about the goal that was disallowed from Alex Park. But he wants to know how his team responds this evening after that. He knows a win tonight would be a 3-point win. Mexico Ice Wolves, who they see next weekend. Off the stick of Nickel, now directed in to the Jack zone. Slowed down there by Oroz. Along to the far corner. Nick Marino wearing number 7 tonight. We're used to Liam Fleet sporting that number quite well. Now off the far side boards, up ahead, far circle, snap toward the net! Oh, that one shot wide, along to the far side there by Marshall. Or check that was Hoyard. Now shot toward the net, fanned on there by Good. Lifted up ahead there to Mack. Now thrown around there to Marino. Marino's going to drop it back to Haru. Marino was coming off near side there to Zarski, who was off last night. Now to the right side. Winged up ahead through the middle there to Musket. Drop back there to Haru. Mudbugs trying to get some push up the ice. Zarski over to Haru. Haru airmails a pass off the stick of Nickel. And Nickel's lucky just to get some stick in. Good stick there by Burke to punch it back out to center. And a hard hit as Steele runs right over Tallene, and that's a big man right there. Tallene is 6'5", 210. He's an oak tree. Mudbugs have an oak tree of themselves. It's Matthew Danziger and Sushinsky. They're paired up together. It's a couple of twin towers. Now behind the Mudbugs net to the far corner. That's Danziger. Laced up ahead there to Miller. Miller's got the puck now. He comes along to the right side. He rattled it in. Miller battles for the puck behind the Jacks net. Now along the far corner. Oh, hard hit. Trying to stay with it there is Litchard. And it's played back out to center. Sushinsky up ahead there to Miller. And Miller's just going to spin that in to the Jack zone and come off for a line change. Off the stick of Park, played there by Litchard. He'll drop it back to Sushinsky. Played up ahead there to Gotinski. He had a goal last night that led the Mudbugs on the comeback trail. Now along to the end boards. Kept in there by Litchard. Along to the far corner there to the Macomb, Michigan kid. Down low it goes to the Grand Rapids kid. Now along to the near corner it goes. Taken there by Fledemeyer, and Fledemeyer cannot flip it out, and it's taken there rather by Kedlisick. Kedlisick misses on everybody and goes all the way down. Mudbugs won an icing. Now along to the far corner, missed the stick of Goldie, and it goes in deep into the Jack zone. Good pace to this one. Almost 7 minutes gone by here in the opening frame. Buck now is rammed all the way down for icing on the Jackalopes. For Nikolai Goich, just his third game between the pipes for Shreveport, second start. And boy, I thought he was sensational last night. He had a little bit of hairy spots when he came out of the net. Made it interesting. I kind of laughed with Coach Soupy talking about Goich's performance. A little bit of happy feet, but, coming in cold. It's tough as a netminder. Max squeezes one toward the net. Pad save made there by Arose. Boy, Goich is one of those guys who I don't know if he's ever taken life seriously because he just lives life like it's a playground. It's a joy to be around. Very relaxed, very just a chill kind of guy. And it's hard to have. Oh, hard hit as Matt goes into the boards hard. But boy, Goich was ready to go for this evening's contest and a huge opportunity for him. And he has been so good during practice and good during the games. Quick shot score. That was Mansfield through the slot. I believe he found Perdian. And the Jacks have an early 1-0 lead. Check that. That's Bajer as he bangs one past Goich. And it is a 1-0 Jackalopes lead. Boy, the Mudbugs were unable to cover up that slot, and Tanyan Bajer able to do what he does best. Scored a goal last night. And he is able to squeeze one past Goich this evening. And for a second straight night, the Mudbugs are trailing early. Boy, a game like last night can exasperate you in many ways. The Mudbugs felt like they should have won that game. And tonight's going to be a big answer on how they respond. Steele battling for the puck. Check that. That was Ryan Mansfield's goal as he went through the slot. Now good stick there by Park through the neutral zone, taken there by Haru. Haru up ahead there to Burke. Drop back to Musket, a shot! And that one might have hit the pad of Oros. Now the puck is slung around in the near corner. Steele's going to try to hold that zone. Buck now just forked back out to center. It is flagged down there by Haru. Near side along the right side, that's Litchard. Off the back heel of Marshall, taken there by Miller, and Miller will just weed whack it into the Jack zone. Played up ahead there to Good. Good stick there by Park as he's able to swipe it into his possession. Along to the right side now, led up ahead there to Litchard, too far. And Wojciechowski wails a shot toward the net. Goich wants to stop it and hold on to it. Face off in the left wing circle to the right of Goich. Battle that, tied up, one there by the Jacks. And one out free there by Morris as he's able to squeeze it back out to center, and Tallene able to rake it back into the Mudbug zone. Early 1-0 lead for Odessa, shot 4-3 in favor of the Jags. As, oh boy, Morris gets dumped down to the ice. Now far side there to Vitale, and Vitale will just pop it into the near corner. Held in there by Vitale. Now along to the far corner, touched up there by Tallene, and Tallene able to wing it back out to center, and it's off the skate of Sushinsky, but he had to glide back to get touched up. Vitale's off. Now along the left side, Wojciechowski. He'll rifle it back into the Mudbug zone. Goich is going to let it go, and Mac's going to grab it. Along to the far corner there to Sushinsky. He'll lead it up ahead there to Danziger. Danziger now along to the right side. He'll love tap it in to the Jack zone behind the net. Now in deep, along to that far corner, there is Danziger. He loves to get in tight as a blue liner. And the puck now just dribbled back out to center along the left side. Oh my goodness. And Zarski was trying to line up Fledemeyer. Just missed. Now around the left side, held in there. Shot toward the net. Boy, Goich didn't see it. Mitchell wired it. It went off the glass behind Goich. Now along to the near side, Mitchell able to loft it into the far corner. Haru whirled around to the near side. Puck played up ahead. Burke, they got his buddy Musket with him. 2-on-1, snap toward the net. Burke didn't get much on it. The pass was covered. Tried to find the far post, and he shot it wide. Boy, the Mudbugs just cannot cough up those kinds of opportunities. They had them last night and were unable to cash in. Especially when you have Burke and Musket, two guys who are just uber close on and off the ice. Along to the right side, Park able to chisel it into the Jack zone. Thrown across now over to Dunn. Puck now worked in behind the Mudbug zone along to that far corner. Bounced off the far side boards and played in off the stick of Park. Off the stick, through the middle, played up ahead. Miller's going to try to grab it. Way out of his net there was Oros. Now that one rolls on to the Jacks bench, and that faceoff will stay in deep in the Jack zone. A break in the action. 1-0 lead for the Jacks. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for him. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to or log into GF. Offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back into Ector County Coliseum. Playback underway. Now to the right side. Goich directs traffic as Morris to the far side there to Dixon. Dixon played up ahead off the stick of Goldie. Goldie didn't know what he wanted to do with it, so it's taken back in now for the Jacks. Here they come. Good stick through the slot, and now taken up ahead now. Goldie has an on-man rush over to Morris. Back over to Goldie. Spun across. Mishandled there by Vitale. Or he had a chance to do something big with it. And now Odessa comes back the other way. They got some numbers. Good stick there by Danziger, kicking it around. Puck shot toward the net. Left pad save made there by Goich. As Good yanked one toward the net. Now played back behind the Bugs net to Mack. Now to the right side there to Danziger. He'll spin it around and take a U-turn back. Far side there to Mack. Drop back there to Sushinsky. Now to the right side there to Nickel. Nickel will nail it up ahead there to Mack. Mack with a little space. Mack snaps a shot toward the net. In and out of the glove there of Aurora's. Now played back up top through Austin. Austin waits. Cranks one toward the net. He was looking for it and went wide. Now along to the near side. Hard check there by Mack. Now Hughes has it. And now Mack will just shake it on back to Nickel. And they'll play it back. The only goal of the game belongs to Ryan Mansfield, his 16th from Ryan Kelly and Tanyan Bajer at 7:29. Mudbugs have the puck toward the net. That was fought off there by Arose. He didn't see it cleanly as Haru snapped one toward the net. Now along to the near corner. Spun around off the near side glass. Off the stick of Steele up ahead there. Burke. Burke now thrown across. Looking for the stick of Steele. Now along that far corner. Now chopped at. Here's Musket through the slot. And, Mudbugs fumbled that puck around. It was bouncing, and it's played back out to center. Haru will just squib it back into the Jack zone off the stick of Kedlasick, and he'll just kick it into the Bug zone. Mudbugs in their teal jerseys tonight with the Mudbug head in front. Shot toward the net goes wide of Goich. Now a shot there by Wojciechowski. He was looking for a pass off the stick of Kedlasick. Now to the right side. Tallene rips a shot, smothered up there by Goich, and he'll cover it up. 5:58 remaining here in the opening period. And it's brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Ms. Janice Watt at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Only one power play in this game so far belong to the Mudbugs. Face off to the left of Goich. One there by Goldie. Along to the far corner, Goldie has it. He'll now chop it up ahead there to Morris. Morris, he's got Vitale with him as he comes into the zone. Left point thrown across. There to Austin. Throw. Try to find the stick of Goldie. Now punched around now far half wall. And the puck now floated back out to center. 5:35 remaining here in the opening frame. Puck lambast back in to the Odessa zone. Played around that far side boards. Back out to center off the stick of Dixon. And it goes out of play. Face off at center ice. As Haru skips it in to the Jack zone along to the near corner. Good hard check there by Gotinsky. Now played up ahead. And now a chance. Snap toward the net. Score. That was Bajer. He beat Goich along the blocker side, and I think Goich was thinking about coming out of the net. And I don't know if maybe what happened last night might have got in Goich's head. He had a chance, but as a goaltender, you have to read that play perfectly. And it was kind of one of those, do I go, do I don't? And he stayed in his net, and Bajer beat him. Jacks 2, the Bugs nothing. Boy, just a busted play. And back the other way, it's Bajer, and he's got 2 points tonight. And the Mudbugs are in the same predicament they were in last night. Boy, and Goich is thinking about it. He had an opportunity to come out, and it felt like a similar play last night where he did come out of the net. He stayed in and got beat along the blocker side. Blake Arneson gets the only assist. Now a shot toward the net gets blocked at the top of the point there by Arneson. Now along to the near corner. Blade back up top. Marshall across. Arneson a blast. It gets blocked. And that one gloved down there by Goich as he wants to settle things down. Daniel Bajer's 15th comes at 14:51. And the Mudbugs are trailing by a pair yet again. Well, the first period has been problematic for the Bugs. And now intercepted. Can the Mudbugs run here? Park up ahead. There to Steele. Steele now. Raced in, snaps a shot toward the net. Glove down there by Oros. Face-off will come into the right wing circle. Mudbugs Ogden tonight brought to you by Porter's Industrial, delivering the difference in the Arklatex for over 20 years. Porter's Industrial has all your customer needs with quality uniform services and facility services for your business. Now far side. Played back to Alex Park. On over to Musket. Oh, no, Musket gave it away. And now Perdian over to Finn. Finn now flipped back to Hughes, intercepted there by Burke. Burke now has a chance. Back up the head. Back the other way over to Morris. And Morris tried to get around Hughes, and Morris couldn't do it. Now along to the near corner. Musket spun around. Trying to work it off the walls. Played back up top to the point. Puck shoveled in down low. It gets blocked. Now through the neutral zone. In front of the Mudbugs bench, Dixon to the right side there to Burke. And Burke will just cue ball it in and take a hard hit and then give a hit back there to Wojciechowski. Now played up ahead. Here's a chance for Kedlasick coming through the near circle. He gets slowed down there by Zarski. Dixon along the left side, lifted up ahead. Too far there for Gotinski, but taken away there by Vitale. Played back up top, but it's a good stick there by Fledemeyer to break it up, and it goes all the way down. Under 3 to go here in the opening period. The Jacks on top, 2-0. Litchard thrown around now to the near corner there to Sushinsky. And Sushinsky is going to try to flick it on out. And now getting help there by Miller, and they can't get the puck out. Off the back heel of Kedlacek. And now taken down there was Danziger. On to the far corner there to Sushinsky. And Sushinsky threw it around the middle. And it's taken there by Litchard, and he spanks it up ahead off the stick of steel. Mudbugs got a battle tonight, yet like they did last night. Now a pass misses the mark as Austin able to float it back out to center. Austin has it. Up ahead there to Marino. And Marino's pass misfired, went behind Nickel. And now Mansfield battles Park through the near the circle, now along that far side. Taken there by Kristen. He'll now just knock it in behind the Bugs net. And now taken away there by Mack. Mack now along to the right side, played up ahead there to Austin. Austin skates in, and he mishandled. Now a shot toward the net. Stick save made there by Aros. Shot in front. Oh, Marino got robbed right in front. That's a brilliant bad Plaid save. Far side, Dixon drives one toward the net. Save made there by Aros, and he had Mack in front. And now Mack starting to get locked up there with Vardy. Now along to the right side, here comes Morris trying to put a late push here. Morris comes around the zone, and he gets held up a little bit. Penalty coming up. Out of the box comes Goich. Mudbugs want some extra attacker time. Back to Zarski. Zips one toward the net, in and out of the glove, and here's the whistle. And the Mudbugs will go on the man advantage. They needed it with a $1:04 remaining in the opening period. Well, you feel like these are one of these moments where the Mudbugs just got to take advantage. Face off to the right of Oros. Second power play of the night for the Bugs. It's a holding infraction on Vardy, and the puck has slipped all the way down. Goich will slow it down here for Haru. Mudbugs would love to get a late period goal. Those are always daggers. Over to Goldie, now drop back to Haru. And boy, the Mudbugs a little indecisive here on if they want to make any kind of push here. Now, interfered with there was Vitale. He was looking for a call. Now in deep now, it goes behind the Jacks net. Vitale battling for it along the walls. One out free there by Mack. 19 seconds to go. Played back up top to Burke. Mudbugs got to get a shot on net if they want to hurry up here. Haru on over to Burke. 10 seconds. Back up top to Haru. Haru at the point to the near circle. Goldie a drive. And a pad save made there by Arose. Back the other way. Here's a chance for Finn. Shot toward the net, and Odessa's offsides with 2.7 seconds. Now, Haru getting roughed up. I don't think he was in the fighting mood. And Tallene was trying to pick one with Haru. Those two ran into each other. Haru knows if you're going to fight Tallene, you got to climb the ladder. That's a big man. And he's jawing away at Haru. Face off far Mudbug blue line. We got still some more lip service going on between both benches. They're getting warned by the officials. Face-off battle at one there by Odessa, and that'll do it. The Mudbugs will have 56 seconds of power play time going into the second period. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. We'll talk to Jake Mack after these messages. The score after one period of play. Odessa 2, Shreveport nothing. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning, along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFata & Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defatapi.com.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show in Odessa, joined by one of my favorites, third-year Mudbug, Jake Mack. Macco, thanks for the time. We do appreciate it.
No problem. Thanks for having me, Chet.
I wanted to ask you about last weekend's Lone Star Series. I saw the emotion from you, and you had the game-winning goal on Saturday. Did you feel like you were in that slump, and maybe that was a slump buster for you?
Yeah, definitely. It's been a couple weeks or so since I scored, and yeah, it was a huge goal. I got a lucky tip on that, so felt good.
Talk about how that play developed.
We just entered the zone, and I think we chipped the puck in the corner, and it got passed up to the point to Hero, and I just got in front and just tipped it in.
And you guys love getting net front. How many times do you guys practice those tips in front? Is that like a reoccurring drill that you guys do in practice every day?
Yeah, every day we're Soupy's getting on us to like be net front, take the goalie's eyes away. You know, that's how you get the greasy goals. And yeah, it's just you got to be net front.
Was it extra sweet to get it against your rival Lone Star in that kind of spot too?
Oh yeah, definitely. That one felt good for sure.
I wanted to ask you, after Saturday's game, I saw you kind of getting tied up there, and was that maybe, you know, and I might have said on the broadcast, oh, you know, Jake Mack kind of instigating, maybe poking a little bit of a bear. Was there maybe a message sent there at the end of the, hey, look, we're right here, we're not going anywhere?
You know, they just came after our guys, so I just stepped in and, you know, just held some guy, nothing major, just a little scruffle. Yeah, and then the ref kicked us out of like the corner or whatever, told us to go back to our bench or whatever. And Arthur Smith just grabbed me. We were just chatting, just, you know.
Well, can you maybe divulge what that conversation entailed?
Yeah, he just grabbed onto me and was like, hey, I'm just going to grab onto you, so it looks like we're kind of going at it. I'm like, yeah, that's all good. I'm just, you know, we got the 2 wins, so it's all that mattered.
You know, I was wondering because when I saw Arthur Smith get involved, I was thinking maybe Simo Bushler could, you know, skate across, kind of give him a how do you do. You know, he stayed back. Were you guys, I mean, obviously with Lone Star, you know that's your biggest rival, and getting that sweep, was there a spot like where like you're looking the standings, you know where you're at, and look, we might meet you again. We're gonna play 4 times now in February. Is that just become more of an igniter, more fire into this rivalry?
Yeah, definitely. I think every game we play against them just, you know, makes the rivalry just way more threatening for each team. You know, we're both going at it hard and heavy, so the rival is always going to continue with those guys.
I just mentioned Bushler, and he got back-to-back goaltender of the month, and big month once again for him. I know we all love Bushy. Just talk about what he has meant to this team. I mean, to have him back there and everything he's been through. You've been there with him and seen what he's gone through with the injuries, with the with maybe Devin Bolback who was taking that time last year, doing what he did, and how he has grown as not only as a goaltender but a man.
He comes to practice every day and works his butt off, so it's no surprise to me that he's getting Star of the Month. He works so hard, one of the hardest working guys I've seen, so I think that's a big factor. He's definitely went through a lot from last year too. He's just a great goalie and great guy. Love watching like YouTube and stuff with him on the road trips. We always have a good time. He's also got the best mustache and facial hair in the league. So.
Oh, okay. Well, best on the league. So I was about to ask you if it was best on the team. He's got that. He's got that already.
Yeah, I'll give it to him.
Do you guys find yourself maybe taking more risks in the offensive zone, knowing that look, he's back there, he's going to pick us up if something goes wrong?
I think once we enter the O zone, it's offensive time, so you got to do whatever you got to do to try and get that puck in the net. We're not gonna be too risky. We gotta have a F3 back and make sure we don't get beat out if they break it out and stuff like that. But I think we're happy to have him back there, and we trust him a lot for sure.
I wanted to ask you about this new line that was kind of formed last week. You, Brent Litchard, and Nick Marino. Of course, Marino had the 4-point night on Saturday, and Litchard's pretty much a solid Spitfire center right in the middle of you guys. Talk about the chemistry you guys are building and if this could stay intact.
We're building a lot of chemistry. Even Hayden Nickel, we were all rotated on a line together. So I just think the boys got good chemistry, and it's kind of starting to show now.
This is your last year here as a Mudbug, and I hate to ask you the difficult questions, but have you thought about next year, and has that even been maybe even a stress point in your life? Okay, well, what's going to happen after this year, because your junior hockey league run is coming to an end slowly but surely.
I definitely have thought about it, but there's nothing better than being here with the boys and stuff, so I'm just focused on this year, and we'll worry about next year.
Do you want to continue playing hockey?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm definitely going to continue. And whether it's D3, D1, or just whatever, I'm definitely going to continue.
You switched billet houses. You stay at the Woods family, and I've known you've been able to take care of Miss Beth. I know she's had a bad knee, and she's actually raved about everything you've been able to do to help her. Talk about that experience being in that house.
They're great people. I love it there. It's awesome. She hurt her knee. She's been kind of bedridden for the last 6 weeks, but
you've been quite the caretaker.
Yeah, I've been helping her out for sure. Just little things like heating up food or getting her a glass of water, or taking her trash out. But I'm sure Mr. Mark's doing way more than me. I'm just doing the little stuff.
I heard Mr. Mark's quite the cook. What's your favorite thing to eat that he cooks?
He makes some really good chicken, but I think it's the catfish for me. I never had it, and he makes some really good catfish. Yeah.
Would that be a pregame meal, catfish?
Yeah, earlier in the year, that's what I was having for pregame meal, every home game, and now I think it's a little harder to get those fish right now, so we were just doing chicken.
How much do you keep in touch with Joe Mack, Grandpa Joe? It feels like it was maybe just yesterday I saw a clip of his dramatic goal against Amarillo, in Game 2 that changed the series, and it kind of sparked me to ask you, how much do you talk to him? Is it an everyday kind of chat with him about what's going on, or is it just once in a while? Talk about your relationship and what you kind of gather from him.
I would say once every other day, we chat it up or whatever, if I ever need help with hockey, he's always there to, kind of guide me, help me out. But obviously I got to figure it out on my own, but it's always good support, you know.
And how is he doing?
He's doing really good, you know. Last year he had a really good rookie year in college, and this year I'm pretty sure he's doing pretty good too. So, yeah, he's having fun.
That's Jake Mack, always having fun, and he's going to have much more fun as we're on the road these next 3 series. Jake Mack of the Shreveport Mudbugs, thanks for the time, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, Chuck.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into the Ector County Coliseum. The Mudbugs trailing this contest 2-0 after one second period coming up, and it's brought to you by DeFata and Associates, investigative and risk analysis services, personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just give my main man, Jerry DeFata, a call at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. Goals by Ryan Mansfield and Daniel Bajer, a couple of top-line wingers, has the Jacks out in front in this game early, 2-0. Mudbugs will skate from right to left in this middle frame. Ryan Burke to take the draw for the Bugs. Face-off one there by Burke. Played back to Steele off the far side boards up ahead there to Musket. And it's taken away there by Wojciechowski, but he can't clear it. Held in there by Burke. Burke's got it now far half wall. He'll delve it back up top. Mudbugs back on the power play. Once again, 40 more seconds remaining in it to open it up this period. Steele now gashes one toward the net, blocked. Now he's able to hold it in now along that far corner. And now taken there by Nickel. Down low there to Musket. Jarred out free there by Nickel. Played back up top to Steele. Now over to Sushinsky. Sushinsky knocks it on over to Steele. Steele now delves it down low there to Burke. Burke now waits. Burke now near circle. Thrown across. Steele rips one toward the net. Oh, it had a tip in front. It went wide. Played back up top to Sushinsky. On over to Steele. Across there to Burke. Burke now at the point. Now he goes through the bumper. Swings one toward the net. He gets blocked. Mudbugs hold the zone. Musket to Steele. Thrown. Looking for a tip. Mudbugs hold the zone in front. And the puck is thrown back all the way down. Mudbugs had some looks. They just couldn't get the puck through. Now Mudbugs 0 for 2 on the man advantage. Shots 9-8 in favor of the Bugs. Coming around that far corner, here's Hoyard. He'll whip it around now. Shot blocked. Held in there. Shot toward the net. Save made. Puck trickling around. It just missed the goal line. That one was about to go in. Austin and Goich both were able to kind of swipe it out of trouble. Now played back out on the far side. Puck lobbed into the Jack zone. And we got a whistle. Mudbugs came in offsides. Buck 43 gone by here in the second. Jacks 2, the Bugs not yet. Played back there to Vitale. Vitale onto the far side there to Danziger, off the stick of Morris. In deep it goes into the Odessa zone. Goldie's going to try to grab it along the end boards. Now behind the Jacks net, battling for it there is Morris. Along to that far side boards, the puck now slid all the way down. Should be icing, and it is on the Jacks. Mudbugs will be back at it next weekend in Albuquerque to open up a 2-game series against New Mexico. It'll be a 7:30 Central Time start next Friday night from the Outpost Ice Arenas. Mudbugs will be back at home February 24th and 25th to take on the Lone Star Baramas. It'll be our Made in America weekend. Special Made in America specialty jerseys will be auctioned off after Saturday's game. Oh, no, we got a penalty coming up. This one's going against Marino. Looks like it's a holding infraction. Marino's got the long look, and it'll be even longer as he'll sit in the box for 2. First power play of the night for Odessa. They are tied dead last at 12.5%, but they had a power play goal last night. Mudbugs' first choice personnel penalty kill will get to work for the first time this evening. They are second best in the league at 86.4%. Face off to the left of Goich. Face off one there by the Jacks. Played back near half wall, Mansfield. Down low it goes. Mansfield near circle shot. That one rocketed wide of Goich. And Austin angles it off the far side boards, and it comes out of play. Boy, Scott Durer wanting that faceoff in deep into the Bug zone, and I don't think he's going to win that battle. It's going to come out of the Bug zone. I've seen that called either way. Officiating staff, Cameron Giancarlo, Sean Rounds, and Tekali St. Pierre. It's a good crew tonight. Along to the right side, hey, he'll ring it in to the Bugs zone along to that far corner, Danziger. Along that far half wall. Good stick there by Gotinski, and the puck chopped at up ahead. Mudbugs can't clear. And now Sushinsky can't get a stick on it, and it's worked into the near corner there to Mansfield. And now along the walls, Mudbugs trying to get it out. Oh, good job there by Gotinski as he is able to poke it all the way down. Down to $1:10 remaining on Marino's holding infraction. Off the stick of Bajer. He's got a goal and an assist up ahead there to Mansfield. Mansfield now into the near half wall. And good stick tie up there by Sushinsky, taken there by Goldie. He's got one man to beat. Goldie now skates in. Goldie wrists one toward the net, fought off there by Oroz. And it's taken back out to center now. Haru's going to glide on back, kill off some more precious seconds, and dump it up ahead. There to Morris. Morris on a break. He comes in. Oh, my goodness. What a left pad save made there by Oroz. Morris thought it was in. Oh, and there's a hard hit as Morris gets roughed up. Now through the slot, right pad save made there by Goich. My goodness, what a save by Oroz on the other end. Now on the far side. Haru's got it, 15 seconds to go. Winged up ahead there to Morris. Morris gains the zone from the right side, and he'll just love tap it into the Jack zone. Morris was coming onto the ice, and he just kind of got himself into an opportune spot. It was a hell of a pass from Haru. Mudbugs come up empty on the man advantage. They're 0 for 1. Oh, the Mudbugs could have used a shorthanded goal to lift that bench. They're down by a pair right now. Shots tied, 11 apiece. Along to that right side. Taken there by Hay. Worked up ahead there to Purdy, and penalty coming up. This one is going against the Mudbugs. Looks like the captain's going in for 2. It's a high sticking infraction on Steele. And really, this is one of the main reasons Drake Morris is so important to be in the lineup. It's because he not only works on the power play, he works on the PK. He is a big special teams guy. Face off to the left of Goich. Odessa back on the power play. First choice personnel penalty kill back on the ice. Boy, the Mudbugs got to win their draws. Along to the left side, walking the line, there is Hay. And now taken there by Mansfield. Delve down low there to Bajer. Back on the far side there to Kelly. Work down low, thrown through the goal mouth. And it missed everybody. Mansfield now dribbles it into the near corner. Dunn can't handle it. And the puck is speared all the way down there by Austin. Slowed down there by Oroz. 30 seconds gone by. Along to the near corner on Steele's infraction. Along to that far corner now. Danziger just ties it up along those boards. And he is battling. And now thrown up the middle. Nobody was there. This is going to enable Coach Soupy to get a quick change if he wants it. Now to the right side. Oh, my goodness. Sushinsky was lining up Purdian for an earth-shattering blow, and he just missed. Purdian lost his stick. Played back behind his own net there by Oroz. 6 minutes gone by here in the second period. 2-0 lead for the Jacks. Far side, here comes Bajer. Gets slowed down there. Check that's good. Played back up top to Tallene. Wrists one toward the net, blocked. Far circle shot, blocked, and taken away there by Nickel. One man to beat. He's got a man with him. That's Haru. 2-on-1. Nichols skates in, walks, drags, score! Top shelf where the ladies hide the fine wine. You can put another nickel in the jukebox, baby. Nickel, short-handed tally, and the Mudbugs are on the board when they needed it most. 6:20, time of the goal here in the second. Boy, Nichols' 8th of the year, and the Mudbugs just slowly but surely trying to get number 12 going as he snapped one past Arose, and the Mudbugs are on the board. I think they got that wrong. They gave it to Haru. It should be Nichols' 8th as he did the toe drag through the slot, short-handed. Boy, huge goal. And now the Mudbugs looking for another steal fresh out of the box, thrown through the slot. The Jacks 2, the Bugs 1. And now here comes Marshall back the other way, skates in right side, and he winged it wide. It ricochets, but held in there. Now spun around there is Sushinsky, and he'll be able to chop it back out to center. Now in deep into the Jack zone. Now in front of the Mudbugs bench. Mudbugs trying to hold that zone. And now here's a chance. Gotinski snaps one, he scores! Great space around the near circle, and he's able to fire one past Oros, and this game is tied. Bang, bang, come the Bugs. In a matter of about a minute, the Mudbugs have evened the score. First Nickel and now Gotinski. Great work. Kind of on a busted play through the slot. Mudbugs were looking for some space. Goal in as many games. To cash in with his second goal in as many games. Boy, the Mudbugs have flipped the script here in the second. And they got Odessa on their heels. Goldie looking for one along the now Vitale in front. It ricocheted around. And Arose made the stop. And Purdian trying to take off with it 2-on-2. Good stick there by Sushinsky.